Hi everyone. Welcome back to Logistics Milan. Today we will learn about what is FCL and LCL in shipping terms, key differences between FCL and LCL containers, FCL versus LCL container, which is better, documents required and shipment cost for FCL and LCL containers. What is FCL and LCL in shipping terms? The full form of FCL is full container load. FCL means a single container that is booked by the shipper exclusively, for the transportation of their cargo only. The shipper doesn't have to share the container with cargo booked by other shippers. Whereas, LCL, which is less than container load, is handy when the exporter doesn't have to book an entire container, because the size of the cargo doesn't demand that much space. LCL is sharing a container space, along with the cargo shipments, that belong to many shippers. Key differences between FCL and LCL containers? On shipments volume. Any shipment can use the FCL agreement, regardless of the volume. However, it is best to consider booking a full container, if the total space that the load consists of 15 cbm or more. Below are the most common container sizes for FCL shipments. 20 feet, 33 cbm. 40 feet, 67.5 cbm and 40 high cube 76 cbm. LCL can be used for shipments as little as 1 cbm, or less, although the minimum chargeable volume is 1 cbm. LCL is ideal for shipments, with a volume of less than 15 cbm. On shipments weight. Each container size has a different maximum allowable weight, which is always posted on the container as a reference. Some countries have various rulings on the maximum load. Below are the maximum payload for the basic container sizes. 20 feet, 18.6 tons 40 feet, 22 tons and 40 high cube, 24 tons. Whereas for the LCL shipment, the maximum weight per CBM is 1 ton or 1,000 kilograms. If the shipment's weight exceeded the allowable load, then the chargeable weight will be based on the gross weight. Example, a 1 CBM load weighs 1,300 kilograms, the chargeable weight is going to be 1.3 CBM instead of 1 CBM. On transit time. FCL shipments, total transit time is usually shorter, compared to LCL because the containers are unloaded from the vessel, and delivered to the final destination. LCL shipments can take at least 4 days or more in total transit time compared to FCL. Additional days required to account for unloading, sorting, and deconsolidation. If one consignment in the same container gets chosen by the customs to undergo an inspection, the entire container will be put on hold by the customs. On security and damages. For FCL shipments, there is a lower risk of the cargo getting damaged, stolen, or lost because the container travels our direct route with a single consignee. Insurance and container loading inspections are also available as an extra layer of protection. For LCL shipments, there's a higher risk for damages, theft, or loss since the container is shared with other shipments. Freight insurance is available for an extra layer of protection on the buyer. On customs clearance and customs exam. For FCL shipments, customs do a random inspection of containers. That being said, the risk of a container being checked or inspected is always possible, even if you are consistently shipping the same product and using the same route. There is no difference with how an LCL and FCL shipment clears customs. Although the challenging part for LCL is that if a single consignment gets flagged by customs from an examination, the whole container would need to undergo an examination. This can be as simple as an X-ray exam or as thorough as the intensive set, contraband enforcement team, exam. Either way, due to the increased number of consignees in a single container, the chance for an examination increases. FCL versus LCL container, which is better? Based on the above differences, we can clearly say that no method is superior and the best of the other. The choice between FCL and LCL is quite simple, when the volume of the cargo is a lot or very little. But when it comes to choosing between the two, an exporter has to balance the cost of the shipment, with the convenience and speed of the logistical process. Documents required and shipment cost? Some of the basic documents to carry out the process would be commercial invoice, packing list, fumigation certificate, inspection certificate, marine insurance, bill of lading. On shipment cost. In terms of total costs, booking an FCL container will be more expensive given the sheer volume. However, if the dimension-wise cost is considered, the FCL booking is generally cheaper than LCL. For small cargo, it is obvious that LCL is the only logical option. However, if the volume of the cargo is big, the exporter must compare the costs for both FCL and LCL. Apart from the freight, there will be haulage charges and destination service charges. These charges may be recovered from the buyer, but even in that case, such price escalation may affect future dealings. There are numerous factors that a shipper should consider when choosing an ocean freight arrangement. There is more to consider, apart from the shipment volume when deciding to use FCL or LCL. To help you understand the in and outs of FCL and LCL shipments, I have created this video. Hope you like it.
Your valuable feedback and suggestions are most welcomed. Please do subscribe Logistics to Milan, and click the bell icon for more videos. Thank you, see you again.